For new video updates, subscribe to the Nutspace YouTube channel. My son is 5 years old. He is very sensitive and gets easily intimidated by other children of his age. Whenever these children tell him that they will not play with him, he asks me to convince them, which makes the other children uncomfortable. I want my son to be more confident and expressive so that he can communicate with other children without my help. Please advise.
So this is about Ansh. Well, the issue with Ansh is there are many questions put together that you've asked. For example, why is he uncomfortable with his friends saying no? Is he uncomfortable with anyone saying no to him? And then I would like to ask, what's the situation at home? Does he usually get his way? Or have you made him understand that when you say no, it means no? When the child is about 2, 3 years old, that's a time when he's learning to deal with the word no and he's frustrated, which is why you have a lot of temper tantrums at that age. By the time the child is 2, 3 years old, 3, 3.5, and you've been persistent and consistent with your training, then by that time the child learns to accept no and is able to deal with it well. If this hasn't happened at home, and if you have a kind of an atmosphere where he's been you given to whatever he's asked, then he would find a difficulty when his friends say no. Because I'm sure they don't say no all the time. So you need to watch whether it's because he's saying no all the time. Well, in that case, it's right if your son is frustrated. But if he's gets his way when he wants, and when they want their way, he doesn't like it, then there's obviously something wrong with him having learned how to accept other people's opinion as well. So at home, make sure that there's a good mix of yes and no, and you allow him time to mature and understand that when it's no, it doesn't mean a personal insult or some harm to him, but it's just that you have your own way, that you may agree to something and you may not agree to something that he wants, just like he may agree or not agree to something that you may ask him to do. So it's both ways. And very often, a simple thing like feeding the child. If you want a child to understand no, when you tell the child, Rahul, don't sit there. Well, when the Rahul is saying, don't feed me anymore, you need to honor that and accept it. And that's how the child understands the value of no both ways. So I think that's how we could do it.